Here's a weekly wrap up of all the things I watched and read this week. I went to the cinema twice. To see The Housemaid, which I've already done a video on. You can watch that if you want. And secondly, to see the new Avatar. The new Avatar was incredible. What a villain. What an icon. The thing is that they tried to do so many things at once. It's almost like you're watching 4 movies with inside one. It did feel a little bit overwhelming at times, and I think the script was sometimes a little bit weak. There were moments where they dropped some jokes and went for a bit of comedic relief, but in the cinema that I was in, nobody laughed. The thing that did make me laugh, however, was Spider with his little goggles. Moving on to the streamies, I watched one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my life, and that is Hereditary. I am not a horror girly, but maybe I am becoming one. I genuinely couldn't go to the toilet by myself after watching this because I was certain that Toni Collette was going to be in there. Continuing on this trend of some of the greatest moments in cinema, I also watched the 2000 animated film Dinosaur. I had it on VHS or DVD growing up, so it's one of those ones that I have just seen so many times, and it was such a joy to rewatch it. And I'm glad that I now know where the line that's been stuck in my head for 20 years, "Look at all the Aladars," comes from. I also watched Wild Robot and Practical Magic. I'd never seen Practical Magic, and you know what? Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman as witchy sisters. I'm on board. How do I join the coven? I've also learnt this week that I'm a bit of a bookworm because I finished 2 books. I reread The Housemaid before I watched the movie, and then I also read Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth. Sally Hepworth is one of my favourite Aussie authors. She writes incredible psychological thrillers. They've got twists and turns. The endings will always have you gagged. I will say it did take me a while to get into Mad Mabel, and it wasn't until I switched over to the audiobook that I properly felt immersed into the story, because with the main character you've got 2 different perspectives in each chapter, her when she's older and her when she's younger, and the voice actors just really did the absolute most, and they put on all the little accents and all the little voices, and I really enjoyed it. Bend me, shake me any way you want me. My microphone has gone a bit flaccid, so I guess that's a sign to wrap up the weekly wrap-up video. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. I'm really trying to get over my imposter syndrome in 2026 and just create things that bring me joy and open up conversations. And I love talking about movies, I love talking about books, I love talking about shows. My screen time will never be revealed because I actually turned off the settings. I don't want to know.